This one's called the Deceased Tribesmen. This is part of the Tribal DLC faction. I can clearly see why they're called Deceased Tribesmen, because they're clearly dead. Let's grab some hobbits. And these hobbits have some fun fighting the Deceased Tribesmen. Oh my god. Look at the face. Look at the mask on the face. These guys look great. Little spears going on. Deceased Tribesmen versus hobbits, leaping in, smothering this wonderful Deceased Tribesman. But the hobbits didn't quite do it. And now there's like little tiny Deceased Tribesmen, and then really big. This Deceased Tribesman is twice as tall as a hobbit, and the hobbits are punching him in his non-existent groin. That is rude. And the tribesmen, some of the tribesmen are dying. Some of the hobbits are dying. My money seems to be on the Deceased Tribesmen, as the hobbits carry parts of the Deceased Tribesmen who explode in a beautiful display of many, many bones. But they did manage to beat the hobbits. Remove the Deceased Tribesmen. Let's take a look at the Tribal Warriors. These guys are called Tribal Warriors. Not too bad. And I'm going to actually make them face the Deceased Tribesmen, because I want to see more of these Deceased Tribesmen going at it. Here are the Tribal Warriors. Handsome looking devils, beautiful beards, lots of bones, very bonery. Boner weapons, boner armor, boner everything, and they're going to fight pure bones. Tribesmen versus skeletons. And the skeletons are being smacked about by the tribesmen. Tribesmen do a great job fending off and destroying all of these skeleton units. This Tribal Faction DLC is fantastic. And what is wrong with that guy's eyes? Let's remove these units over here. We'll keep the tribesmen. Over on here, we're going to grab the Neanderthals. The Neanderthals. Are they bigger, stronger, more powerful versions of the tribesmen? And they don't seem very Neanderthal-like, though these weapons are interesting. How are these weapons crafted in this game? It's very interesting. Neanderthals versus the tribesmen. Neanderthals with these humongous club-like weapons, making these great thunking sounds. And the tribesmen seem to be doing a pretty good job of defeating the Neanderthals. Neanderthals weren't quite able to hit anything with those giant weapons. Let's remove the tribesmen. We'll have our Neanderthals here. I'll actually even summon a few more Neanderthals, just in case. Get them going. And then we're gonna grab this guy's got no name. This mask thing. Oh, the no-named mask thing looks a little bit intense. Let's take a look at them. Very voodoo, very witchcraft, very cool mask. Axes behind the back, very bold strategy. Let's see what these guys can do against our Neanderthals. And they explode. We've got the cactus explosion sending out a little bony stone bits in every single direction. So that explosion's did a pretty good job dealing damage, but actually, guys, the Neanderthals are holding their own. They're doing quite well fighting these unnamed units from the Tribal Faction DLC update from the workshop. Fantastic, Neanderthals. Continuing to do a great job. Guys, I think the Neanderthals won. Let's remove the Neanderthals, find another new unit, the Bone Chief. Oh yeah. I likey the Bone Chief. This looks like the granddaddy of the Tribal Faction, and these guys are fantastic. They look great, and they leap in with humongous axes. The Berserker leap is very effective, and they're just wielding these axes with wild abandon, getting skewered by the bone stone explosion of the unnamed units, and it seems that the unnamed units might be pulling this off. Oh my god, equal point value, and the unnamed units actually managed to beat those guys. That is fantastic. Now we're gonna grab, I was supposed to keep the Bone Chiefs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let's grab some Witch Doctors. What are the Witch Doctors? 6,000 points, 6,000 points. The Witch Doctors. They're also new. Look at their outfits. What's on their back? Are those little demon wings set in a different orientation? And that is a wizard staff. What are the Bone Doctors gonna do? Oh, they're throwing potions. They're throwing Larry potions and firing darts. Potions and darts and a crazy... Oh, they've got the Vlad Impale. They've also got Vlad Impale. Potions, darts, and Vlad Impale. A lot of CC, a lot of crowd control. And they might... Yep, they do. They pull it off. They defeat the Bone Chieftains. Those Bone Chieftains are so good. Geomancer. Geomancer. Geo meaning earth, meaning stone. They're earth sorcerers with bones all around. Oh no, that's a stone barrage. Here comes the stone barrage. Yeah, that's cheating. Summoning stone barrage from the sky to smack into these guys. A little bit rude, and they throw stones. A couple of stoners. Also the decoration of having the stones all around them. That's very, very cool. More raining of stone, more throwing of stone. The Geomancers, pretty strong. They're doing a really good job defeating these witch doctors. The Geomancers are really, really cool. Let's go and grab pterodactyls. Like actual pterodactyls. Those are pterodactyls. Those are velociraptors with demon wings. Tell me they can fly. Can they fly? No, they can't fly. They just run around with demon wings. The raptors with demon wings. Why? What are these? They're not pterodactyls at all. They're just the raptors with demon wings. That's so dumb. Why? Please, come on, come on, pterodactyls. You can win. You can win. Just beat this Geomancer. Yeah, pterodactyls win. Who cares about the Geomancers? Let's race Geomancers. Voodoo Giant. Let's take a look at our Voodoo Giant. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, these look great. Look at the eyes. On the Voodoo Giant, they got the riders. Oh, and the Giants have demon wings. Oh, these are so cool. These are so cool. Come on, little pterodactyls. Get in there, fake. Oh, we have a stone graveyard spell. You've got some giant fear. A lot of giant fear, making the pterodactyls fly. And by fly, I mean run away scared. But they're having a hard time actually like fighting because the giant fear is causing the really fast pterodactyls to run away. Guys, look at these giants. They're some of the coolest looking units you've ever seen. Oh, that's so cool. That is fantastic. Oh, one of the giants got confused. Was a little confusion going on. The two giants are still alive, and all three pterodactyls are still alive. Guys, this fight could take forever. We're going to remove the pterodactyls. I want to keep going on. The Tiki God. One Tiki God. One Tiki God versus two giants. Actually, this Tiki God looks legit. Look at the Tikis in the back. Right? The Tiki Rider. That Tiki mask is really, really cool. This guy's really, really cool. Those are big, like wooden anvils on his hands. Fantastic. Tiki God. Your rider just jumped off. Not a good time. Tiki God going to town on these giants. Getting scared by the giants because the giants do have that giant fear going on. And the Tiki God is in tight, and the rider is also here, and they're trying to fight the Tiki Gods. But again, they keep running away, and it doesn't lead to a really good fight. Tiki God in tight on one of the giants. Fantastic. Tiki God looking a little bit injured, though, hence the enrage being activated. You know that if he's low on HP, he will use that enrage. And it seems like, wow, that's a big punch on his fist. It's like part anvil, part gauntlet, and what fire ability is he shooting out? And I think he defeated one of the giants with that fire ability. He burnt the giant to a crisp. Now the Tiki God, who's erupting, is a little bit trapped up here. He's all limbs and all awkward. And now he's very awkwardly walking his way down the stairs. This is so embarrassing. Imagine like you put money on this fight and you're watching this fight and one giant can't stand up and this Tiki God keeps getting stuck on things because he can't put his arms down. He's got that bodybuilder problem where your chest gets too big, your lats get too big, you can't have your arms down. Yeah, Tiki God's got that. Tiki God, what? Oh, giant fear sends you all the way over there. I have to know who wins this fight. I would have ended it by now so we can move on to the next big fight, but I need to see a victor. Can this giant pull off the upset, defeating the Tiki God? That was a big punch. Again, the enrage has been activated. Does that mean the Tiki God is getting close to injured? If the giant... Oh, there's a Vlad impale too? If the giant would stop, like, making the Tiki God run away, this fight would have been over much sooner. Oh, we have a victor, and it was the Tiki God. All right, let's have some fun. We'll grab one of each of our units. Right? One of each. And then we will summon another faction. And they will fight to the death. And we will see which faction is better. And which faction should that be? How about the Viking DLC faction? Yes! Let's go, Woodsman. Warhammer. Also, since when did these get a colored update? That's different. Frozen Warrior, Barbarian, Beastmaster, Cyclops, King Gateseeker, the Yeti, the Frostworm, the Dread King, Thor, and Odin. Now, 35,000 points to 17,000 points. This shouldn't even be close. There shouldn't even be a fight. Let's see what happens. The fight begins, and in go all the blue units. Tiki God is there. The Giant, the tribal faction is there. Tiki God is already enraged. Not a good sign. The Yeti. I love their eyes. I love the blue giants. I mean, I love the Frost Viking Faction giants. They're just fantastic with their Cyclops eyes and stuff, their fuzzy heads. They're some of my favorites. Odin is just chilling back here, casting spells. The Frost Dragon stuck into the ground, trying to use its breath weapon. Most of the red units have been defeated, though it seems the Geomancer is still alive. The Tiki God is still alive. The Dread King, oh, Tiki God might be dead. Dread King is now coming in and finishing off the last of the units. I believe this is the rider of the Tiki God. Nope, it's over. The Viking faction, far too strong, guys.